Warning: the following video clip contains strong language and has therefore been rated 18 plus by the YouTube NECCA. Viewer discretion is advised. This video is purely for entertainment purposes only. Do not try these words at home. If for any reason a person under the age of 18 overhears this video, please proceed with caution. Call the helpline 0800 My Kid Heard a Swear. Wash their mouth immediately with soap and await further assistance. This clip is recommended for mature audiences only. If you are immature, you may still like it, but don't blame us if your ears start to bleed. Thank you for your patience.
Yes, please forgive Bitcoin and the statements he made towards the last minute of this video. And we'd like to apologize on his behalf to Kim Kardashian, Roger Ver, the SEC, and the police. We believe he was intoxicated at the time. He'd been drinking the whole day, and this is what led him to this, with the stress of being his price being manipulated constantly by institutions and so forth, and all the FUD out there. It just he snapped. So we again at Smart Options apologize on Bitcoin's behalf. Now, ironically enough, this video is really about technical analysis and education along with signals. If you want the very best in that, verifiedcryptonews.com, you can see it in the comments section. Join now. We'll have future webinars and so forth. We're so far fucking off track, it's not even funny. But anyway, here you go. Here's the video, and have a great day. Alright, today we're doing a review of Bitcoin. I'm just going to show you what's the latest and greatest going on with it. Nothing has really changed. We're still in the mid 6,000 range and holding in this area. And I'm looking to have sells in above the 8,200 range now. I've traded it many times off the BitMEX account, which I'll show you. And the last one that we had off the bounce over here went up to a 5-wave structure and created a pennant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we retraced. All of this is logical, makes sense. Doesn't really mean much for the bigger picture. The bigger cycle is from the mid 6,000 range back to the low 8,200 at the very least, 8,200 range. We would look for it to break these resistance levels. So far it hasn't. And let's go over and take a look at the downside scenario in case we break these levels here. If we break here, I'll show you what I think could happen next. Alright, so here's where we have the fail point and so forth. We're staying under the 7,000, the mid 7,000 range in that area there. And let's say we break. Now again, if you want to know about patterns and stuff, we'll be holding classes for the next 2 weeks. You can join, ask Evo about them. But if we fail here, which it kind of looks like we're doing, right? And we break and continue the trend, the next major area down is the 4,700 area. And I'll show you how I calculate that in the upcoming webinar. But that would be the projection next level down for me. That's going to be a key area, the 4,700 range, around that 5,000 to 4,700 range. So other than that, that's the downside projection. That's if we fail, and it kind of looks like we are, but I'm not going to predict that, because if we go back to the chart, you know, we're on the plus side of this trend line. That's a big positive, and we're at a major support area for a cycle back up to here. So things look green for now, and I'm always bullish because I'm buy side. I dollar cost average and I scale in and out, and I make my profits over that in time. I don't mind holding, and I don't mind holding in down moves, you know, where you buy things cheaper and scale in and out. Now I've done this many times and it works very well. Let's take a look at the BitMEX account, for example. And to give you an example, trading wise, we can go right here and I can look at the account. And what did we start with? We're up to 231. In reality, in that area right there, around 232. And we started with 128. Now we're up to 231. That's pretty good. And I've kept the profits rolling. I think I've only had one negative day. And you can see, and that's just from rolling positions around and playing short-term trading, which I love this platform for. We're still testing it out, and we'll see. We'll do future tests on it, but it works very well. And as well, here's an example of technical analysis using patterns. I stated the other day about IOST. And if we look right here, and this is when it was in the 50 range, and people were going on, what should I do? Oh my God, I'm up 30% or whatever they were up and whatnot. And I basically showed them the resistance all along here. And if you remember any of my previous webinars, this is a median area for resistance. And I showed people how to calculate that. And sure enough, what did we do? We went up to it and pulled back. And if we go here, we can see where it pulls back to the breakout level down here in the chart. And again, I do this real time, not after the fact. Here, let me go over and pull up the chart as it happened, when it happened. Oops, I got two of them. All right, you dummy. But here's where we were when I let people know that if they had profits in this area, good job. They're in resistance. And I pointed all the way back down to here, the pattern, and the possibility of it going all the way back down to here. Now there's no certainty. I'm just pointing out resistance, support. That's it, end of the pattern. I don't predict the future. I show you what is there. And how you react to that is going to be completely up to you. And if you want longer term holds on certain coins, if you believe in them, there's nothing wrong with that. For example, I would say if I like this coin, I would sell maybe 50-60% of my position in this area at resistance and hold the rest. And I've done that many times. And then if it pulled back like it's done here on IOST, I might start buying again. If it goes back up, I might sell up here, buy back down, and on and on and on. I compound profits over time by doing that. But that's an example of trading, scaling in and scaling out, and it works. If you've seen some of the ranges, I'll show you in the future of how that's worked very well, where I've made 3 times to 5 times more than if I just held. And I let the numbers do the talking. I don't have to say anything. The numbers are self-fulfilling prophecies. Other than that, stay tuned for the webinar coming up. Ask Evo if you'd like to join, and you too can learn how to read the markets with technical analysis and advanced patterns, trend lines, support and resistance, Elliott wave, any number of the different disciplines in a combinatorial value to give you a complete picture and give you an edge to your trading. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Verified Crypto News, we just want you to know that we are listening to you and we hear your comments, but do understand that we apply our logic to them, and sometimes we might get stuff like this here. I don't get it.
Fuck the police. You cock-sucking motherfuckers. I am Bitcoin. And the SEC can suck my cock. Douchebag Illuminati cunts. Also, I banged Kim Kardashian and have a sex tape.
Let me stick it in there. Baby.
How do you like them apples? Roger Ver. Just so you know, it is called Bitcoin Cash. Everybody calls it that behind your back. Stop crying about it, you little girl.
Bitcoin Cash, get it straight. And if you do that again, I'm going to end the interview because I'm not interested in being insulted. Okay,
Huh? What did he say? Shut the fuck up, Roger. It is called bitch cash, you little bitch. Tell it to the sock puppets you hire.
I've never hired a single sock puppet. I don't need to be insulted.
The preceding clip should not have been seen by anyone under the age of... wait. No, they've just increased the age restriction to 21. If you are aged between 18 and 21, please take a cold shower and gargle mouthwash for the next 2 hours. For anyone else who is feeling the after effects of this clip, we told you so. Please help others avoid the same fate by commenting below and subscribing to gain more information on how to recover from this disaster.